Here we are back in Mittenrahm, the Brackenrahm to be specific. Decided I would do the hide reveal. And boom! Oh, nailed it. Obviously this hasn't really changed, I don't know, about 6 months or something. I seem to have gotten a surprising amount done. Oh, I think I have anyway, it's difficult to tell. So, the 3 floors were finished. I think I was just ready to lay out the ground for the first floor, maybe the second, something along those lines. But anyway, there's obviously up to the first section now complete. Decided to try and go with the idea of getting an idea about where each one would go and then filling them in as the floors go up, so I don't completely block it in the whole thing. It allows me easy access in and out, and this stuff's going to be very simple, so I don't need to worry about remembering it. But yeah, with all of that done, I've worked. The next step was to do what would be the underside of this, to finish the halls, elemental halls, I suppose. I don't know, something along those lines. I'm currently working on this one. Been a bit fiddly. I'm even start questioning whether I should be using the jungle wood at all. Thinking maybe to switch to white of some kind. This would probably stay mangrove, maybe. But yeah. So this was done in the lower half. This was the case for all of them, as I've shown in previous videos, and the intent was to basically fill them up here, and then, once this was done, I could cover it over and I'd just carry on up. So it's partly in progress. I have struggled a bit with trying to mirror, because some of the mirroring doesn't kind of make sense in itself. Like some of the mirroring, this should be down here on the lower half, but that doesn't really make a huge amount of sense with how it's done. So yeah, it's a bit up in the air. I was struggling with it. I still need to actually do the back half. That won't be too much though. It's just block placement. I'm running backwards and forwards, remembering how it's laid out, which I think is actually fairly straightforward. On this side, I went with the just use the 1 meter tunnel. Let's take a look at the others. The front halves won't be done until I build the cathedral. So obviously I can mimic this half, that's fine, but I'm not going to build this half until, well, I build the outer shell, which won't be done until the central ball is actually finished. So yeah, nothing too complicated here, just decided to fill in with netherrack, some glowstone, and red vine hanging down to complement the blue stuff going up. Should probably get rid of those. Actually, I've just remembered, you'll see in the others that there's actually things been done in these spaces. Now, it's not meant to be thoroughly elementalized, so it isn't important, but it is now at least a little inconsistent. But I'm not really sure what can be done here. I mean, this level I've started doing this, but it's like, okay, now what? You'll see that like the Aethruhn has seating and growth and plants and stuff, so it's like, it's very inconsistent. Maybe infer machinery, perhaps? I don't know. I'm not really sure what to put here. Seal it off, maybe? Maybe just do glass. Whoops. Okay, that'll have to go. So, swapped out some of the glass to the blue, which was what I came up with for the upper. Didn't feel like doing the change, but I think in hindsight I could have done with swapping this bridge to here. The arch would be there, so there'd be one full 2-story one, the arch 2-story, gap for the stairs 2-story, and then done. And it would have made them perhaps a, just a nicer pattern. Obviously different from the lower ones, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like much reason why I couldn't do one here. Wouldn't be interfering with anything. I wonder why I didn't. I also thought about could have extended something around the front. Be closing things in a bit too much, maybe. Got my big waterfall I wanted. It's come here. And then yeah, there's a whole bunch of little pools along the top. Bottom didn't get anything. I'm not sure why. Wrong one. I mean, there's space for it, but anyway. And this brings us to the last one. This is probably by far and away the most finished anyway. Actually, yeah, this was already covered, so the stone was already here with the glow berries and so on. It's just the redoing the blocks that's was done. And then I went through and added this to several of the floors. And yeah, just a small little touch. Probably won't see it very often when I'm showing it to people, but I think it deserves a little more than just being left open. I also need to remember to put the bees and parrots in once it's actually sealed. That'd be nice. Not gonna let me. I feel like this room should probably be very overgrown as well, given what everything else is like. But that reminds me, I still haven't done the tree in the middle. I need to go up and down it, put it in the leaves. But yeah, it's where is it? Oh, Yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I'm ready to finish the air wing for the Griffin, the Griffinry. And then, yeah, I need to come to here and put leaves in place for the tree. And then it'll be on to the next section, putting all the flooring in place. But after that lengthy rambling, I shall say adieu and get on with some stuff.